Hi, my name is Gerardo Uribe and I come representing King Shocks. We're going to have a tuning session here today with Voss family, and we have Richard Voss here in the driving seat today. We're tuning this vehicle, setting up the suspension the best way possible so they can run the next NORRA race. And we also have an older version of a Class 1 car, which is a 1977 old Mickey Thompson car that you'll be able to see in a little bit also. So we show you both spectrums of the world, a very old style setup vehicle with a newer version of an unlimited vehicle. From our first test run, the vehicle, everything on it is brand new, so it's a little tight. We're making some adjustments on the height of the vehicle, so we're going to do some secondary adjustments on the coilovers to lower the front ride height a little bit and make the shock work on the piston and the bypass in a different location to make it a little smoother. So it's a little bit bouncy and tight, so we're going to loosen it up a little bit. All right, hi, how we doing? We did a second adjustment just earlier on, and what happened now, we've settled the front end of the car. The car is going a lot better, and the key factor, one of the key factors to get the suspension to work properly is to balance the suspension front to back. So the most critical point was to get the height of the vehicle right, so the piston position in the shock would be in the proper place. We did that and achieved what we wanted, which was make it smoother. And now we need to work on the rear a little bit, which is what they're doing now. We're taking a little compression out to make the car a little smoother and settle the back so it'll track a little better. So we're doing good. We'll see you at the third round around.
Great. You know, King Shocks, can't thank these guys enough. This guy right here, he's like Mr. Magic with these shocks.
Thanks.
You know, this is a first time out for this truck today, and what, in 2 hours we went from all over the place to race ready. This thing's ready to win.
Well, we tried to.
Oh, you can't tell them.
We just made it faster. How about we made a customer happy? Well, we made a few adjustments to the back of the car to settle the back down a little bit, give it a little bit more traction, and make it so that the front and back are in sync together. We talked about balance earlier, so basically that's what we've done. We made the front suspension and the rear in balance, and that just makes the car work front to back together and makes it really smooth, makes it good. So we can make a car that it's a tighter or smoother, but if it's in balance front to back, we can make a car go fast, you know. Some people like them a little tighter than others, some people like them softer, but balance is the key to make the car work good.
I'm Rory Ward with Racers Only Motorsport Designs. We're out here with the Mickey Thompson Challenger 4 out in Barstow, California with King Shocks, and they're helping us set up Challenger 4 to get ready for the 2014 NORRA Mexican 1000. Basically, this car was built by Mickey Thompson and John House and Danny Thompson in 1977. Raced from 1978 to mid-1980. It's a single seat, Class 1 unlimited, and back in the day, a V8 with a live axle was not really the norm. It was mostly Volkswagen, trailing arms with a 2180 motor and Funkos and Chennas and stuff like that. See the difference between the Mickey Thompson Challenger 4 compared to an old Funko or an old Chenna. You know, it had 3-inch coilover shocks back in the day, which was unheard of, and the shocks were a lot bigger. Even the smooth body shocks were bigger than the Bilsteins that they used back in the day. So this car was well ahead of its time. Actually, some of the technology that this car used in 1978 is being used in today's trophy trucks and Class 1s Unlimited. The shocks, which back in the day for this car was probably one of the big things. The 3-inch coilover, it's about 41 inches tall, and back in the day they thought it was an aircraft landing gear is what they thought it was. It wasn't until I think Custer came around, which is now King, that they started developing these shocks and bringing them to where they're at today, which is, if you're not running a King shock, you're not competitive in off-road racing for the most part. I mean, it's if not the best shock out there, and that's exactly why we're running them. 2 hours ago, we showed up out here in Barstow, and Aribe and Corey let us take this thing out and go tear up the desert with it a little bit, and we were way off. So we pulled it in, pulled all the shocks off it. They revalved all the shocks in the rear. We're gonna go back out here in about 5 or 10 minutes, go see how that worked out, bring it back in, make some adjustments, and then if the rear turns out pretty good, then we'll start and work on the front. And you just keep repeating that until you find that happy medium where you're comfortable and where the car's comfortable, and then, you know, that's pretty much why we come out here, and King brings the support out here, and that's what you get with the shocks. You can come out here, and these guys, you don't have to be a shock expert. These guys are the experts. They can just watch the car go by and they can tell you what it's doing. They'll get a little feedback from you, and then between the two of you, they'll come up with a package for you and get you on the road and get your shocks working for you.
We're out here, Gerardo Iribe and Corey Halapoff, out tuning at Barstow again, and we're here helping some of our customers, helping our Big King family grow, continue to grow, and have our shocks perform to the best of their capabilities. You know, for us, it's very important to have our product performing and delivering what we're known to deliver, which is the best product out there. Now we have Corey here, he's joined our family of King at King for the last few months. And for us, it's very important to understand from a racer's perspective, what is it that they need so they can perform out here in the desert?
No, I mean, I thought I've been around this my whole life, and from learning from Aribe, thinking I knew a lot, I know actually more now, going out to the desert every week, working in the shop with him and going out to Barstow every week, tuning on every different car, all these different cars, learning just different things. It's you can never learn enough.
You can go to tuning@kingshocks.com if you have any tuning questions, or you can just log on to our website, kingshocks.com, and we'll be more than happy to help you at any time.